Happy belated Independence Day. Hope you had a great 4th. As you may know, we have an annual celebration at our house. We do it every year, and hence annual. But this year, I was not sure at all that we could pull it off. In fact, I did not think we were going to be able to do it. We were in a rental this summer as our house is having some work done at. And I just wasn't sure, like, where are the costumes? Where are the decorations? Whether the logistics could work at the rental. We were 2 weeks in Scandinavia. It was just a lot. But the more I thought about it, the more I realized this is actually an important party. It's important to me, to my family, and I actually think it's got some importance to our friends and our neighbors at this point too. It's not just a celebration, it's a life lesson about the incredibly special foundation of our country. And it's a chance to bond with our community over our shared patriotism, something of great value. And sadly, it's more and more scarce these days. It's also something else.
Tradition, 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 tradition.
A great musical. Tradition. And those are important too. Year after year, people get used to the commitment of being with one another on this one day, saying the pledge together, singing the anthem together, making the country's birthday a real salute to our shared ideals. Our friends come over in the days beforehand to try on their costumes, which I get for the team because it's just fun for me. We play patriotic music and maybe have a glass of wine. This year, my hairstylist did our hair like colonial ladies. We skipped the wigs, most of us gals, and it was such a joy getting ready with my friends. This is the before picture. Our kids and their friends never say no when we ask them to suit up. They don their get-ups just as readily as the adults do. And everyone knows what a fun day this is. They have zero qualms about dressing the part. It really does add something to the festive nature of things, right? To have like, not just the costumes and the whole production. On the big day, we put on a little play about the lead up to the Declaration of Independence and the state of mind of the founding fathers at that point, before we get to the big reading. And those of us who are on stage meet and go over the script that Doug and I draft together. That too is entertaining and full of anticipation. This year, those of us we were in the kitchen and we read it. It was so fun, like a table read. And then we did a shot of tequila before we went. And I think that's also what Thomas Jefferson did before he. We laugh at ourselves and each other. We get into character and all the absurd, over-the-top ways a hoop skirt or a colonial wig might inspire. This year, we actually stole a few lines from the play, The American Revolution, in which you may remember our 10-year-old Thatcher played Betsy Ross earlier this year, along with his 4th grade buddies. Here we are on the 4th with some of those borrowed lines.
A line has been drawn, and I, for one, am prepared to cross it.
I am with you, brother. No more driving on the left-hand side of the road. No more calling soccer football.
Give me liberty or give me death.
Then it was on to the main event, the reading of the Declaration, which really is stirring when you hear it read out loud and with vigor.
We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal, that they are endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, and a pursuit of happiness.
It is their right, it is their duty to throw off such government and to provide new guards for their future security.
Yes.
And so for the support of this declaration, with a firm reliance on the protection of divine providence, we mutually pledge to each other our lives, our fortunes, and our sacred honor.
But the best part, the absolute best part, has become the big finish, which is when the marching band comes down the street, pounding away on their drums as they approach, only to burst into song upon arrival, including, of course, the national anthem. We started this last year, and it was a Herculean effort to find a marching band, as you may have guessed. But my assistant, Abigail Finan, has magical powers that made it happen. For me, this moment is pure happiness. Last year and this year, I cried tears of joy when that marching band came down the street. There's just something about them. And I had many of my friends stop me and say they had the same feeling. People are looking to feel patriotic. They're looking to be reminded about what's great about this country and feel all the feels that you get when you sing those words and think about the lyrics of the anthem. Looking around, seeing our kids singing it, hands on their hearts, alongside our neighbors, our friends, our community, all joined together in song, in celebration of America. It's one of those moments you experience knowing every second that passes has become an instant treasured memory. Eventually, the party wound down, and some of our friends migrated to the backyard where we let our hair down a bit and partied, colonial style, able to relax now that the big show was over and just enjoy being in each other's company. We wrapped the evening watching the fireworks together, the bombs bursting in air, thinking about the beauty and the majesty and the excitement of the night sky and of the day behind us. On Sunday, our family went to Mass, where, as they did last year, they ended the Mass with the congregation singing God Bless America. What a perfect and beautiful way to cap off our celebratory weekend. And though I'm pretty sure it's not allowed, I did sneak a recording of the moment. I didn't get anybody on camera because I wanted you to share in it. What a way to end the Mass. If you were born in the United States of America, you hit the lottery. The home of the free and the brave, a place where anything is possible, where merit and hard work can make all the difference for anyone, irrespective of class or background, where the poorest of kids can grow up to be president, black, white, doesn't matter. Or a kid like J.D. Vance, I've been thinking about him lately, who was raised in Appalachia, without a steady father figure, with soda in his baby bottle, with verbal and physical abuse all too frequent, can grow up to find himself on the short list for Vice President of the United States. That's us, the land of opportunity. Yes, still, more than ever, in fact. America, the liberator of Europe and savior of the world. The winner of the Cold War, the world's greatest superpower, still the dominant force in the global order, still. The country that invented rock and roll, the personal computer, the internet, the light bulb, the airplane, blue jeans, the polio vaccine, the telephone, movies, sliced bread. That was us. The country to which millions all over the world flock, hoping for a chance at a better life. Immigration remains a tough issue in the U.S., but there is a reason that, by a wide margin, America has more immigrants than any other country in the world. People would do anything to live here, to have an American passport, American birthrights, American rights. And most of us were born with that. So celebrate, not just on July 4th, but every day. Take some time to treasure the gift of being an American, and say happy birthday to this gorgeous country of ours, with its sweeping plains, majestic mountains, sparkling natural lakes, borders flanked by deep blue oceans, and tell your kids to do it too. Godspeed, America, and God bless. Do you ever think, how can I work this hard and still be in debt? The piles of overdue bills, the threatening phone calls, never having money to do anything, it just won't stop. If you are trapped in debt, Done with Debt can be a way out. They have developed aggressive new strategies to end your debt permanently. Done with Debt stands between you and the harassing bill collectors. They tirelessly negotiate with your creditors to lower or even forgive what you owe. And they do it all without bankruptcy or new loans. One client said, one phone call saved us a fortune. I wish we did this long ago. Done with Debt has unique strategies to get you out of debt faster and put more money in your pocket every month. But you need to hurry because some debt solutions are time sensitive and you don't want to miss out. Visit donewithdebt.com. Talk with one of their debt relief strategists for free. You've got nothing to lose except your debt. Go to donewithdebt.com. That's donewithdebt.com. Thanks so much for watching. If you like what you just saw, hit the subscribe button for more clips and full episodes.